Hello. Just if it comes on, please let me know if there is an echo in my audio. Actually, no, I can't do that. Hi, Chantal McCarthy. Can you just confirm for me, please, if there's an echo in my audio? Just. Date, hi babe, can you let me know if you guys hear an echo or can you just hear me perfectly fine? Hello from UK. Nope, you sound good. Thank you. That's awesome because I actually hear the echo in my wow, all the way from UK. Hello. That's so super awesome. Thank you for tuning in. So usually on Mondays, myself and a co-host of mine do Let's Talk Live, and we're currently unpacking. Actually, currently for the month, we have a live that is about Our Father, the documentary, as well as what's this series name? The Handmaid's Tale. So we did part one last week. It is on my YouTube channel, Real Talk with Ronald. So you guys can go subscribe to the channel. Would be appreciated. And have look at our videos that we've done thus far. But unfortunately, Nins is unable to make it today, so I decided that I'm going to do not a continuation, but for Mother's Day, Nins and I actually did a unpacking Mother's Day live. So I thought that this would be perfect to unpack Father's Day, and it doesn't matter whether we do it or not. Also, please stay tuned. We do have two guests that will be coming on in about 30 minutes. And we'll also be chatting a bit about Father's Day and something that they are currently doing that I find pretty much amazing. So for those who know me, I lost my dad when I was 16. So Father's Day was a bit of a rough day for me. It is cold this side of the world. My hair is a mess. I've got a onesie on and a gown, so like don't judge. Anyways, so so I lost my dad when I was 16, and I lost my mom in this year. So me being the only girl, I really was hate saying brat, because you know what, my father raised me to continue to still be humble, and I'm really like the only one in our family that is so budget, or I budget by like, so no. So yes, I am a spoiled brat, but you know what, it doesn't have to be a negative connotation to that, but that's the other thing. So unpacking Father's Day, and maybe I can't have too much of an opinion, but I do have an opinion, and maybe it contradicts what people assume I stand for, but frankly I don't give a shit, because you know what, people change, and I've been saying this constantly the past few weeks, that the Ronald before lockdown is not the same Ronald today. So the 2020 Ronald, she no longer exists. 2022 Ronald, totally different. And with that being said, I want to unpack Father's Day, because you know what now? I'm going to say it as it is. Stop being fucking cuck towards fathers on Father's Day. Stop being a bully and dissing a father, or dissing fathers in general. Y'all don't like that, not all. So you know what? As a father that actually is in their child's life, or as a single father, or whatever kind of father, fucking y'all can hate me for saying this, but you know what? I think it needs to be said. Stop breaking them down. It's enough that there's such a high divorce rate and there's such a high rate where fathers don't get to see their children. You know what now? There are cuck women out there. I'm not even gonna lie. There are cuck toxic mothers out there. And nobody is ready to talk about that toxic. And I think I have done a live, or if not a live, I may have done something. But toxic mothers exist. So so meanwhile she's busy shaming baby daddy on social media. We don't actually know the real story that's behind the scenes, or how she treats baby daddy, or what she says to baby daddy and stuff like that. So you know what, now she just portrays baby daddy to be this asshole. And we're only hearing one person's side. There's like, what everybody says was, yeah, there's no echoes, fine, thanks. What everyone always says, or what I always used to say, they see three sides to the truth. There's your side, my side, and the truth. We don't know what the truth is, or what was actually said. Oh, and then someone mentioned, yeah, oh, and the screenshots is the other, yeah. So there's four sides to the truth. But, like, we can we stop? Sorry, I'm busy uploading a video on my channel as well. It's about mental health. So, but you'll read in the caption. Anyway, so, like, on Mother's Day, you don't see somebody make a post and say, yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the single fathers. No one does it. You don't do that on Mother's Day, so why are you doing it on Father's Day? Why are you telling the mothers happy Father's Day? Why? Why? Answer my question, why? For what reason? Because I know of a lot of fathers that are single dads, and they are raising their children because the mother doesn't want to be in the child's life. So why aren't we saying happy Mother's Day to him? Is it because we need to look, everybody that does know me, my opinion, my standpoint, what I stand for hasn't changed. I believe in, I can't see something. I believe in, equality. So yeah, I'm a gender-based violence activist, or I hate saying the word activist, say advocate. But when I say that, I don't just refer to women. I refer to men as well, and to the little boys, and to everything. So that's okay, but it's not okay for me to disagree with the fact that we're dissing fathers on Father's Day, and not giving them credit on Mother's Day, but vice versa. But you're going to do but the other way around is what you're going to do, because that's what you must now see on social media. And if you think any differently, or you don't have the same opinion, then you are somehow ousted. You are just, nah, we can't deal with this person. Can't be part of this person's life. Why? Like for real. And yes, I understand that for women it's harder. I fully get that. And you go through 9 months of and you know what, if you're gonna bash me because I'm not a mother, then that's okay. Or because I'm not a biological mother, then that's okay for bashing me for that. Fuck, I think I've had enough bashing to last me a lifetime. But anyways, I'm a stepmom. But I don't like calling myself a stepmom. And even though my son doesn't call me mommy, it's not, it's his decision what he wants to call me at the end of the day. But to me, he is still my child. Yeah, that's him in the background. And he's supposed to be sick. So anyways, you give recognition so much to women and all of these things, and we forget that, we're dissing men already, like throughout the year. And when I say dissing men, we are taking away the gender-based violence part. That's totally different. That is another mountain on its own. This is a little bulge on its own that can stop being a bulge and actually level out the bitchy. So that whole being I actually made a post because it popped out in my memories today, where I said, if you're gonna if you're gonna wish mothers happy Father's Day, then please delete me. I think a lot of people actually did delete me, which is frankly quite quiet because, trash gets rid of himself then. But I still don't understand the need and the 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 need to do it. Like, if you got nothing nice to say, then don't fucking say it. Like, really, if it's not nice, and put yourself in the receiver's shoe, put yourself in the father that comes across social media and see, now here's another joke about him, and here's another another diss about fathers on Father's Day and stuff like that. How would they feel, man? Like, if you were female, put yourself in the man's shoes, and how would you feel if they dissing you on Mother's Day? Because on Mother's Day, I don't really see much, And Mother's Day, I remember Facebook used to come up with a different reaction. I think it was like that flower reaction, but they don't do anything for Father. They didn't do anything for Father's Day, or like add a little thingy for Father's Day or for Men's Month. And men think that we are pushing you aside or forgetting about you. It's not. It's just there's not many people that like people like me that's gonna talk about it and tell them they be, they tushy. I'm trying to keep this kid friendly, but like, yeah, there is literally no reason for you to treat me like shit, especially on Father's Day. Fucking give them that day. Give it to them. Why do we not want to give it to them? Why do we feel the need that giving it to them, it's gonna make you less of a you view yourself as a feminist? So it's like giving it to them is gonna make you less of a feminist. Why? How? No, it doesn't actually. You're a feminist and you can still believe in supporting men. You're a feminist and you can still. I'm full on the whole used to diss men, but I call out what I know I should call out. I call out what needs to be called out. I'm married. I'm a stepmother. And someone once said that stepmom shouldn't count because you didn't give birth to the child. So I'm like, okay. So what if I had adopted a child? You're gonna tell me? Oh, so the post was, and it was actually shared on Mother's Day. The post was, yes, we shouldn't say Happy Mother's Day to pet mothers because an animal and a human is not the same, right? So I don't know if I responded or anything, but I was like, so then what about the adoptive mothers, the stepmothers, the mothers that lost their babies within the first trimester and didn't get that chance to feel what about that, So the same goes with fathers, and I'm using the explanation, the post, as context to the fact that why do we do it with men as well and with Father's Day, because you're like I felt like, I'm not gonna lie, when I read that I felt like because this is my first Mother's Day as a mom, basically. And even though my experience wasn't as nice as what I would have wanted it to be, but it was still there, and I used to be a pet mom too. I had cats, and I now have a dog that just freaking threw her couch off, expecting me to pick it up. And that still makes me a mom, so that still makes the father a father. So small things like that, it's small cack like that we don't, do you know what? I want to say this, and I'm gonna say it. I just freaking hope this thing is fucking loading. I want to say this, and a woman, if you're gonna take offense, then you're gonna take offense. But Women are cuck, people. Women are cuck. We're toxic as fuck. If you haven't passed your toxicity, then you're still toxic as fuck. If you have, congratulations, you have achieved a goal in life, and that is accountability and learning that sometimes you just don't do certain things. Like, stop dissing men on Father's Day. Let that be one of it. Like, let it be a hi to everyone that has tuned in recently. I don't know who has still stayed. I know when I ramble on like a lot, and it's probably awkward because it's like just me alone. You guys are used to nuns being with me. Okay, well, not on Insta, on Facebook, but I also do my own single lives or videos. But anyways, so my thing is that I feel that needs to be more spoken about is the way men get treated on Father's Day. It's the way men get labeled as, oh wow, so you pay maintenance and you child every weekend, so that makes you now a father. And I'm just saying this in a sarcastic way. I don't know if my voice sounds sarcastic enough, but yeah, you get the drift. Well, do you know whether or not the mother actually wants the father to have the child on a 50% basis? Do you know whether it's an agreement because the father has a kind of a job that doesn't allow or doesn't, whatever? For fuck's sake, why am I even giving reasons? Like, there shouldn't be a need for me to give reasons, because you're gonna use that, not excuse, but that you'd use that. Somebody give me a word other than excuse, because excuse is definitely not the word that I'm thinking of. But you would use that reasoning for if a mother can't have the child, and then also at the same time you'll diss the mother because, like, why are you not making an effort to see the child? Like, what? Well, what do you want? What do you want from us humans? Literally, I cannot grasp what you guys want. Like, you're not a mother because you haven't biologically given birth to a child. You're not a father because it's not your sperm or whatever. Sorry, my laptop is shit slow right now, and I can't pause this video that's playing. There we go. So yeah, and like, you literally don't know what you actually want. And the thing is, we are thinking, I think so much, we are so, social media is actually such a cuck thing, because people are literally, it's becoming them. It's social media as you needed to create a persona on social media to either escape, or you use social media as what I used to use it as was a safety place to keep all my photos and my albums and my things like that. And or you just use it to share, to vent, to get whatever out. But in the same breath, what you are feeding your mind on social media is making you believe that you need to be this kind of person. Then you need to constantly name and shame or bash or not privately discuss things, and just say what you want to say. It's okay. It doesn't matter what you do to that person, whether you making that person lose their bread and butter because of what you did, or you make that person no longer able to support their family. So, and that's what we basically do with men. Like, when somebody is bashing a father for not being a father, but yo, Facebook people, on you don't even need to be on Facebook to be found, and for posts and things and comments and stuff of your name to be found. People at work, people in work, in fuck, I can't even think of the name. People, recruiters, they will search your ass, and they do not need Facebook to find the cat that is said about you. They don't need Facebook to see what kind of person that you are. They can do that via anything. Old shit that you posted back in the day that you forgot about. So, you complaining that baby daddy don't have money because you don't have a job and stuff like that. But meanwhile, you actually don't see that maybe your posts of baby daddy is the reason why you can't get a better job so that you can support your bougie lifestyle with your kid. Um, and yes, get, I totally understand that they are cockhead fathers. I acknowledge it, I see it, I know it. There are really cuck fathers out there as well, or should I say, toxic fathers. They are, and maybe the scale does show more towards the fathers than to the mothers. But still, it doesn't give anybody the right, regardless of what your feeling is about that man, about that person, about that the person that you chose to have a baby with, right? You have no right to destroy their life by saying shitty things about them that, yes, may be true, but it's no need to be aired on Facebook or on WhatsApp or on what other Instagram and Twitter, and I don't know what other social media sites they are, because I actually removed my Facebook app and Messenger app from my phone, so I can only Facebook from my laptop, which I actually don't even do. I just sit here and share what I share via my public pages and my public work. And I think about like how cuck those dads must feel when they come across those posts. And yes, they know it's not meant for them. They're fully aware of the fact that it's not meant for them, but it still stings. Like that thing that I read on Mother's Day, it stung me a bit because I didn't biologically give birth to our son. So I'm now not a mommy because of that. Okay, cool. So maybe I must just remove all the family things that we do and moments that we have and things like that, because hey, I'm not a mom. I'm just a what? The father's wife. That's it. That's all I am. And really, you talk about women empowerment, but you're making me feel good. I imagine how a father must feel, because that is what they get. 3 throughout the year. I can't even think of numbers now. My brain's not working. My brain's super tired. But yeah, like that's how they must feel. So, and I'm actually sick of saying it every year. The only reason why I made this, made it alive, because I think if I had shared this 2 years ago, I'd be saying a completely different thing. And I feel now that even though there are toxic fathers out there are also toxic mothers out there are also toxic grandparents out there are toxic people out there. And it, it how do you it is what it is. They are toxic people, and if they don't see the toxicity, that's, it's not gonna help you stoking the fire or whatever, because that's just gonna make it worse. It's just gonna, I don't know, put a dog down, kill a dog while he's down, like literally. So to shame a father in any way, I feel is just, it doesn't, you don't know the situation, you don't know why he can't see his child as often, or why he doesn't try. Maybe he does try and he just doesn't get the feedback. We don't know what happens behind the scenes. We literally don't know. And we say this for the woman, but yet we can't do this. The same respect that we give the woman, that we give ourselves, we don't give to men. Now, how is it that you are wanting a world with equality, manifesting with your thoughts by saying it will never happen, because when you, whatever you think, it becomes a reality. It's you are manifesting this into your life. So now you're fighting for equality, but meanwhile in your brain you're just thinking it will never happen, it will never happen, it will never happen. And you know what? It's not going to happen because that you thought it, so you manifested it and you put it out in the universe, and the universe is just literally giving you what you are thinking. That's what it is. So yeah, like I said when I started my live, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all. It's not worth hurting people's feelings for your ego. You know, it really, fuck y'all, man, julle raak out. Don't be, hou net op. Hou net op. And so with that, talking about fathers, I'm also wanting to now go on to our guest version part of it. And that's where I brought up the stepmom, me being a stepmom, and stepfathers, how they actually, a lot of them aren't really appreciated. A lot of them aren't really seen, because you're just seen as, even by your partner. This could even be by your own partner, that you are just seen as that the help, the one that needs to do the things that a mother does, but don't get the recognition for being a mother, don't get the thank you, don't get the nothing. Yeah, we exist, my bro, and we don't get that. We literally do not get no appreciation whatsoever as a step parent. And it's okay. Like, sometimes you just want to be like, can this world just stop living towards what society is trying to show you, and just be your authentic self? It is not gonna make you a lesser person. And with that being said, I'm gonna have a guest on now, Trish Chooks, that will be talking about step parenting. I'm just trying to what I'm supposed to put here, but I must invite. Yeah, there we go. Invite. It already invited Trish, so I don't know where the invite did disappear to. You have not. It shows I don't have requests. Trish, can you just cancel your invite? What is this? Oh, that doesn't show my audio. You never told to learn. Trish, just cancel your invite, because I can't invite you. So see if you can just cancel it, or are you on? Because I don't have requests, and I don't know how to refresh this. Why is it so hard? I haven't received anything. Yeah, but I think you say something out. So if you go to not request to join, request to join. If you go to request to join, that is the thingy button, the camera button. Then see if there is a request, because else I'm gonna have to cut the live and then restart it, because it's not allowing me to invite you, because cancel. There we go. Oh, go to invite to join and then cancel the invite from your side, if you can do that. So go to the second one where it's the person and cancel the invite, and then I should be able to invite you. There we go. I invited you now, so you should get it. Yep, got that. Got it. And then it takes a while. There we go. It takes a while. Hi. Hello. Oh. You're the Connor's missed you. Hi, Connor. Hello. Hello. Were you watching from the beginning?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. I hope I'm not disturbing sleep time.
Interfering with Roblox time.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Hi, Trish. Welcome.
Ah,
And thank you for coming on here with me.
pleasure.
So, I was talking before I invited you, I was talking about step parents.
Yes.
You want to give me your take on it before we go into the reason that you're actually on air with me tonight?
Well, we're here tonight specifically because of a stepdad. Um, when Connor was 5, I met my late husband, Stephen Dukes, and we got married. And in the time that Stephen and I were engaged, Connor's biological dad had passed away. So Stephen not only stepped up to the plate, but he stepped into the plate. You know,
Literally.
he
He
embraced,
took over.
yes, he kind of embraced fatherhood without even questioning the fact that Connor needed, but
Sorry.
he came in as a role
Uh,
model and a father figure, but never to replace his biological dad.
His
But
dad, yeah. But he kept to his role.
yes, he embraced the role of fatherhood and he did a fantastic job to the point where Connor now carries the Duke surname officially and legally. And where Connor,
Lovely stuff. Congratulations.
thank you. And where Connor,
I know that tend to be a bit of a big thing sometimes.
hmm, but it was a nice way that Stephen did it. Stephen first asked his permission and his opinion, and we included my stepson, Stephen's son, Gareth, in the decision. We included my older children in the decision. So, it was a
Oh
family
wow.
decision when we decided to make
That
Connor a Dukes.
that is absolutely amazing. Yeah, I can't imagine what that would feel like. I would not. I would probably like literally cry
Yes, that's pretty
because
much
it
how it
it
went
is
down.
something big. It is a big thing at
Yeah.
the end of the day. It really is quite a big thing. So and I think that is, and we generally only see these things like on Facebook or but overseas
Yes.
we see this whole the acceptance of step parents and that, but in our country, so sorry, Connor, but in our country, it's really bad that we lack that, and we lack the appreciation for the step parents
Yeah,
and
there's
what
very
they
little
do and the role that
understanding.
they bring.
There's very little
Yeah,
understanding about what a step parent is. People seem to think that if you're a step parent, you need to step back instead of stepping forward.
yeah, that's true. You're not allowed to be included in any of the decision making,
Yes.
and all of those things gets brought up. Yeah. I think I'm lucky in saying, or blessed in saying that myself and my son's mother, we communicate very well very well. So we got quite a good relationship going,
So that's
and you actually don't get that a lot, eh?
Mm.
You literally do not get that.
No, you don't. It's very, very scarce where you'll get a family that can co-parent successfully.
It is a really, really scarce. Sorry, I do rock painting, so I'm busy painting my rocks while I'm on the live. I tend to do that, like multitask all at once here, so that I know it's done.
You
The
carry on
cricket gets
painting.
done. So Connor,
Yes.
Connor, how how was the moment that that your father asked you to be on to take on his surname? How did that affect you? What was the moment like for you?
Well, I was worried a little bit because I didn't know how it would be like, but at the end, it was actually very nice.
The feeling or just knowing it
The feeling.
of being his son? I think the video just cut out for
Yeah.
a bit. Do you want to repeat the last answer, the last
Um,
thing that you said?
it was the feeling. Is it a good?
No, go ahead. You can literally talk about him. You can speak about him and say what you want to say because we, like your mom said, we are actually here to speak about your stepdad.
Oh,
So you have the platform is yours, my darling. Talk about him, and you can talk about your initiative as well.
tell him about that. What he meant to you.
Yeah, my dad, when I first met him, the first time I met him, my mom's at our old house, my mom's dishwasher or fridge wasn't working, and then my mom called him.
He's giving you away. He's giving you away. I love this child. I love him. He's literally giving you away.
All right.
Sorry. Okay. So what happened?
Then my dad came to fix it, and then they started talking, and then my mom paid him. And then like 2 days ago, one day he came back and they started hanging out.
Oh wow, I like the way you say hanging out, eh? I love that. So your dad was the repairman.
Yes, he definitely was.
I love the story. Please continue. Please continue. I love the story.
And when they got married, there was a very nice vanilla cake, and then there was,
Oh my word.
there was a DJ there, and they started playing music at the wedding, and then there was like this disco light thingy, and it changed different colors.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I love that. I definitely love that. My wedding was, I had a wedding at Home Affairs and then like just a small reception and like, get over it. That was
That we
fun.
had vanilla cake.
You remember the cake? And how long ago was that, Connor?
Let's say like 2 or
Yes.
3 years.
3 years ago. Wow, that is quite long, eh? And it's also during like the most important times of your life as well.
Yeah.
You want to tell us a bit more, or do you want to tell us a bit more about what you're holding in your hand and why you started it, or who helped you with it?
The teddy.
Yes. Explain about the
Big
teddy.
teddy.
So it was all like this when my dad, like when my dad died, I was very sad, and then my mommy asked her friend to make a teddy for me, and it was actually very cute and nice, and this is it right here.
Oh, gorgeous.
It was made out
Just a quick question. When did your dad pass away?
Last year, or like the
Last year. Okay,
of May.
just to give the viewers some context. And on the teddy, is it what's the teddy made of?
It's made of, I think, like fabric.
That shirt.
That shirt.
Oh, fabric.
It's dad's shirt and it has his name on there.
Yeah.
Do you want to show it to us again so that we can see? Just hold it up a little bit longer. So this little teddy is made out of his dad's t-shirt with the name
Levi. It's a Levi.
Lives. Levi's. Oh, Levi. Okay, so that's his name.
No, that's the shirt.
Levi.
The Levi t-shirt that
Oh, was that the shirt that you used? That's awesome. And I love the way the person made it. And when your mom gifted you this, Connor, how did it make you feel?
It made me very happy and peaceful.
Did it bring you comfort knowing that
Yeah,
a part of him is with you?
yes, definitely. I definitely did, and I always slept with him.
No, honestly, there's nothing wrong. We also miss the trio, so always sleeps with something. So that is really, I would sleep with it forever if I could. I got myself a comfort blanket actually that I go nowhere without. So, and I'm in my 30s. So, do you want to tell us, Connie? Do you want to tell us a bit about Project Juxie Joy?
Yeah, so it all started, like I said, like when my dad died last year, and then I came up with the idea, and I asked my mom, why doesn't everybody what if what does everybody feel when their dad dies?
And then you wanted to do.
Mhm.
And then I wanted to give teddies away for the people that don't have a dad.
So you give it away to orphanages.
Yeah.
And how do you get your teddy? How do you get these teddies?
Well, we ask everybody we know for teddies so we can donate them. And surprisingly, last year we actually got a little bit, like quite lots.
How much did you get last year? And last year was your first one.
Yes. That was the first time we collected teddies.
Yeah.
And how much did you get for the first one?
I can't even remember.
Do you know how many organizations you helped, or how many orphanages you helped when you did that?
It was like 2, I think, or 3.
Okay, and that usually has about 30 to 40 children minimum, or if not more. So totally, that is actually really amazing. And these are you obviously only you give it to all the kids and not just the ones that lost their parents.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And the reason why have you chosen to do it? Why have you chosen to especially the name? I like the name Juicy Joy. There's a little funk to it.
Yeah.
Why did you choose to do this specific project?
Because I didn't want everybody to feel sad.
So you wanted to bring a bit of joy to everybody that lost their parents.
Yes. And I hope it.
Oh, this is so amazing. This is so sweet. So, guys, I'm gonna go into what the actual project is. So, Trish and Connor has started a little project called Project Juicy Joy, and it's where they donate teddy bears to orphanages and kids without parents, or just kids that are abandoned and alone and need a bit of joy and need a bit of comfort, because as you've heard Connor's story when he lost his dad, how his mom made him a t-shirt out of a teddy bear, sorry, out of one of his dad's t-shirts. I think it's so cute. I actually would really love to have that lady's contact number, because I'd like one for myself. Please, with my mom's. My dad passed away 19 years ago, so there's definitely no clothes of him. But I'd also want like that. I think it's amazing. So you can drop a contact details, or I will share the contact details of that makes. But they collect any kind of teddy bears and all kinds of teddy bears. And I think it's so amazing because myself, I also I volunteer for the Chalk Foundation, or I used to. I still need to go back, and I run my own organization as well, where I work with a lot of kids, and I see the effect that it has on them. You know, I see the effect that losing a parent or having an absent parent, it has a toll on them. And having something as small as a teddy bear really does. Like I say, I literally have a blanket that's my comfort blanket. And I'm not ashamed to say that if I'm not in a good space, the blanket does not leave my side. So, and I think it's a really amazing initiative that you have, Connor, that you and your mother has created. And I do really, really hope that anybody that is tuned in now, and that I will share the live on the YouTube channel so that everybody can share it again and have a look. I do know that you guys want to hand it out on Mandela Day, which is the 18th of July next month. So guys, ladies and gents, we got just a bit less than a month to help out Trish and Connor's campaign. I have shared the details on my public page on Facebook. I will share it on my Insta page, as well as on our station page as well. So for the my audiences are very different everywhere. So which helps. And in what area are you based? Sorry, I never actually asked that. In what area are you based?
Table view.
Table view. I thought you meant
No, table view.
Oh, you in Table
Yeah.
View. Sorry, I forget so quickly, so I have to write everything down.
That's okay. We're in
So it's
view,
Table View.
but we've been very blessed with companies like Weatherproof Paints, Baby Funeral Home, At Home Security in Durbanville, Bellissimo Hair Salon, 1FM. These are all companies who have volunteered their premises as drop-off points, and we're obviously open and welcome to drop-off points in other areas outside of Tableview.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, I'd offer my venue as well. I will. Let me drop my number in the comment section quickly. Then it is a business number, so it's fine. So you guys, if you would like to drop it off, please drop me a WhatsApp and I will send you the location. So Tableview, you want outside of Tableview as well.
Yeah.
So what areas are you guys currently working with? Or so are you going to do you have any organizations in mind that you'd like to donate to?
We're busy researching some children's homes outside of the Tableview area so that we can have a wider spread this year. So this year we're hoping to go much bigger than we did last year.
Yeah.
So we want to go northern suburbs, southern suburbs. If we've got to do the Boland, we'll do the Boland, depending on the amount that we are able to collect by that date. We want to spread it as far as wide as we can.
Okay, I definitely like to get on board with you guys and assist you in any way that I can. And I hope that they and I will run under my business, so it will be my salon business that I will do it under, and my organization actually, because I do work with a lot of schools, so I can get you in, connect with things on my side. I'm in the southern suburbs basically, so people on our side of the world. If there's any other people that would like to also donate and are in Tableview area, please do follow as Exec on Facebook. They have shared it. Also, you can follow my page as well. I have shared the information on there. There are banking details as well as the drop-off points as well. I'll reshare it again in the week on all my social media platforms. And yeah, so what is your goal this year? What goal? How much do you? Is there a teddy bear? Is there an amount of teddy bears you want to collect? Or is the goal the amount of children you wanna
I'm gonna try to go for
donate to?
150.
We did 150 last year, so you've got to up your number a bit now.
Okay, 250.
So was that the 150 teddy bears?
Yes.
Okay, so we want to make the goal. So this year's goal, we want to make it what? We're doubling it by trying to make 300.
Yeah, and if not, even more.
There we go. I like that thought. Like I said, what you put out in the universe is what you receive. So we keep that manifesting, that positive manifesting of this. I do love your idea. I think it's absolutely beautiful and amazing. I wish I had that when my dad died, but now I can have one with my mom. So that's super awesome. As exec, could it anyone in that area can drop off at my place or send my address, Trish, and under Little Innocence Daycare. Thank you, Odette, for as exec for that. Really appreciate that. For anybody else, have a look at where I will reshare. Okay, I can't read. Yeah, I can actually. I will reshare the details and the post on my Facebook as we speak, and I will upload. I shall upload the YouTube probably by tomorrow or Wednesday. I will do that. So proud of you, Connor. Connor, Kim says she is very proud of you. Kimberly,
That's
10107.
that's Connor's sister.
Love you, Kiwi.
Oh, hello, Connie's sister. Hi there. I hope you're on my page to stay because there's much more to talk about. I think it's also brilliant that you haven't once mentioned him to be your stepfather. I think that's very beautiful. That really is. And that's a huge honor to him, and I know you'd definitely be proud of that because that title, even though it's just a title, it actually does have it changes a lot. It changes a lot. Like I made, my topic for today was, or is, unpacking Father's Day, and that is exactly what I was trying to sort of achieve by, doing these lives, is actually unpacking the fact that we need to appreciate the fathers that are actually there and stop, saying crap about them or, not being honest or anything. Let's read the last comment and then I think we can say goodbye after this. We are proud of you. Keep shining like the amazing star that you are. All positive vibes are being sent to you, Connor, for this amazing initiative that you have. And I hope our viewers will put this out there. It will be saved onto my profile. So, is there anything else you'd like to say to anybody?
Yeah. There's one thing. If your dad ever died, just keep going ahead.
Say again.
If your dad died.
Sorry, just the internet connection sucks. If you go, what will you start? Can you just repeat that one more time?
Yeah, if your dad ever dies, you can just keep going.
There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. Keep going. Never stop. I know I've been down those shoes. I went down it again. Life doesn't end. It doesn't have to end at all. And I think that's also a topic for I would love to have about grief, because a lot of people have this weird perception of grief in their minds, and it's just astonishing. Thank you, Konya, for coming onto my line.
Thank you for having us.
And for sharing. You're welcome. Thank you for sharing this amazing project. I will push it as far as I can, and I hope everyone else will share it as well. It would definitely help. So Connor's goal this year is to get 300 teddy bears, but I'd love more if we can. I'll share all the details after the live or in the morning. We may actually do it in the morning. It's best in the morning and people are up and about. So thanks, Trish and Connor.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.